Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Misty.
Hello, Ike.
Hello, Nick.
Nick's not here. Nick took the day off.
It's unfortunate that we record so many episodes in one day when he takes one day off.
Exactly.
We'll see you.
Very ill-timed, if I do say so myself.
We'll see you when you get back from Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you're listening to this on your way back.
Maybe. We miss you, Nick.
I miss you, Nick. What do you want to do today?
I want to ruin some stuff.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So, you got to quiz me the other day.
I did.
So I'm going to quiz you today.
Let's go.
I'm Misty.
And I'm Ike.
For the next 15 minutes,
We're going to debate pop culture.
my background's in music.
My background's in film.
I know the topics beforehand.
And I don't.
We check the internet for the facts.
And ruin it with opinions.
From pop rocks in your lunchbox.
To Happy Meal toys and swatch clocks.
We're going to do just an overall, how well do you know 80s pop culture?
Okay.
Are you ready for your first question?
Man.
Have you set the timer?
Oh.
Set that timer.
Forgetful Thursdays.
So we can get them slaps in at the end.
And bingo bango.
Yeah.
We're rolling. We're
right.
moving. We're timing.
Which smash hit TV show from the 80s starred a character named Hawkeye?
MASH.
You are correct. The other answers were The Jeffersons and Dallas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Which 1985 blockbuster movie was all about a time machine built into a car?
Back to the Future.
Indeed.
These are easy.
Norm was a character in which major TV hit?
Cheers.
God, you're nailing it. Which renowned Sony product became famous in the 80s?
The Walkman.
Portable cassette player, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct. The Walkman cassette player changed the sound of portable music. No longer were you stuck listening to the AM, FM radio. You could take your music collection anywhere.
That's right.
In the 80s, actress Betty White was a star of which show? Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, wasn't she a star of many shows in that decade?
No, she was on one for a long time.
Golden Girls?
Indeed. Betty White was Rose Nyland, the innocent retiree with a penchant for odd and hilarious stories in the Golden Girls. It ran from 85 to 92.
Isn't it weird that she played an old lady in the 80s?
And she wasn't that old.
Yeah.
And she's like 100 now.
Yeah.
And she's also national treasure.
Yeah.
God, that woman. All right.
We just need her to hang on for another 28 days. I can't.
Seriously.
No more.
I can't.
No more 2020
No.
bullshit.
No. Do you know that she's actually older than sliced bread?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. They didn't have knives when she
No.
was born.
Complete this public service announcement. This is your blank on drugs.
Brain.
That was the anti-drug movement spurred by the Reagan administration in the 80s.
Followed by, I learned it from watching you.
You, Dad.
Yeah.
One commercial showed an egg frying in a skillet with the word, this is your brain on drugs. I like eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I like drugs.
Didn't work on you, did it? In 1980, which baseball team won the World Series for the first time?
Can I get multiple choice?
Atlanta Braves,
Uh-huh.
New York Yankees, or Philadelphia Phillies?
I'm going to go with the Braves.
Curse.
I'm going to go with the Braves.
Okay.
What?
I think it's the Yankees. The curse of the Bambino was lifted. Oh, it was the Phillies. I don't know when the curse of the Bambino was lifted. By the way, it's just something I've seen in movies and
That's
stuff.
the Boston curse.
Oh, okay.
They didn't win from like 36 to like 2000.
I don't know. Okay, so in 1980, it had been 3 decades since the Phillies even won a pennant, but they went all the way that year, winning their first pro basketball title.
Sports ball, beep, boop, bop, boop, boop.
Sports ball thingy. What's a pennant? What's that mean? Like a regional or something?
Well, to get to the World Series, you have to win either the ACL or the CLS.
So regions.
Yeah,
like
there's the National League and the Sports Ball League, and then they play each other.
Sports ball league. And, yeah, okay. What type of bracelets were crazy popular with kids in the 80s? What weird answers.
I guess I'll go with slap bracelets.
I think you're right.
I'm looking
'cause
at
it's
the
definitely not the other two.
I'm looking at the TV where the multiple choice
Right.
are.
Slap bracelets were and are flexible, colorful bracelets that you can slap across your wrist in order to secure them. In the 80s, kids had piles of these. I don't remember them in the 80s.
We need slap bracelets on our merch booth that say "This beat slaps."
Oh my God, we do.
Yeah.
That would be so good. We're going to do that.
Or we just say "This beat" and it's a slap bracelet and you get it or you don't.
I like that a lot. This is a callback to Monday's episode. In 1984, Harold Ramis, Dan Aykroyd, and Bill Murray teamed up to fight blank in one of the best movies of the decade. Here are your answers.
Okay.
Communist, Ghost, or Republicans.
That's funny because it's the 80s. Ghosts.
Of course.
Final answer.
They were the stars of Ghostbusters. Three geeky guys get slimed over and over again to the tune of one of the best movie theme songs ever. Why did they forget Ernie Hudson in this list? There were 4 of them. There's not just 3.
Who's Ernie Hudson?
The African-American guy.
Oh, wow. He died, didn't he?
I don't think so. I think Ernie's still alive. It's Harold Ramos died.
That's true.
Harold Ramis.
Ernie was in a ton of other stuff,
I don't know
too.
where that came from. Yeah. Like, why didn't they include Ernie Hudson in that?
That's racist.
It's weird. Okay. What was special about a toy named Teddy Ruxpin?
He could talk.
He bit strangers, he read books aloud, or he sparked your worst nightmares.
Well, if I didn't want to be 100%, I would say he read books aloud. I mean, I would say he sparked your worst nightmares,
Right.
but he read books
But
aloud.
I didn't feel like Teddy Ruxpin did that. I feel like that was Chucky.
Chucky definitely did
Yeah.
that for sure.
Teddy was a sort of robotic teddy bear with a built-in cassette deck. Plop in a book tape and he read along as you completed your favorite tale. If you weren't running away screaming from his creepy eyes. He did have creepy eyes.
Yeah.
Bo and Luke Duke were the stars of which 80s hit television show?
The Dukes of
Hazzard.
Hazzard, which they actually shot out here.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Yeah. They were just good old boys. Never meaning no harm.
I'll sing the whole song right now.
They've been locked up for more than once simply for extreme reckless driving charges.
Because they was running that liquor all over the South.
Heck yeah, they were against Boss Hog.
On one of my first shoots out at a ranch on Santa Clarita, I saw they had over 100 cars, and I saw one rusting in the woods.
That's so awesome.
And then
Yeah, I
another
forgot
movie
about
ranch
it.
that my friend owns, they've got 2 of them in their little like movie, like what's it called? Museum
Yeah.
that they have.
That's so cool. Who directed the 1985 movie called The Breakfast Club?
Howard Hughes. Or as we spell it, John Hugs.
Yes, John Hugs.
Because we
Oh my
spelled the
God, I can't
thumbnail
believe
wrong.
We did that.
Uh,
You know when you just stare at something so long that you know what it's supposed to say?
Yeah, it's
and
just
in your
missing
brain
an
it
H.
says that?
Yes.
And then Dave Sherman, a friend of mine, he actually commented and he was like, John Hugs ? And I was like, what's he talking about? And I went through all the descriptions of the episodes. I was like, did I spell it wrong?
Yep.
Never thought to look at the thumbnails.
Nope.
Until you finally noticed it. And I was like,
I think we just play it off as an intentional thing that we did.
we wanted Hugs from John Hughes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hugs Hughes.
Hugs
Hughes Hugs.
Which album did Michael Jackson release in 1982?
Thriller.
You sure? Sure it wasn't bad?
I'm going Thriller.
Okay. You're correct. He unveiled his 6th studio album, and Thriller turned out to be a record for the ages. It made him into a Pope-level icon and became the best-selling album in world history.
The pop icon Pope level.
Yeah, right?
You have attained Pope status.
Oh, man, I wish I could just so I could have a Pope-mobile.
We could
Want
probably
one of
get
those
you.
little cars.
We
so
could get you a
bad.
Pope mobile. It'd be hard to find somebody to drive it.
They're so cool, though.
Maybe we get you a Tesla Pope mobile and it drives itself.
Oh, I like that.
And you just sit in the
idea.
back.
Yeah. I just want, I mean, it's just such a cool little car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Joe Montana was the star quarterback of which great NFL team in the 80s?
The 49ers.
Joe Montana was Joe Cool. the unflappable quarterback for the 49ers in the 80s. He won 4 Super Bowls. And in 3 of those games, he was named MVP.
But he couldn't have done it without Jerry Rice.
Which is the most vulnerable platypus. Right?
Or the moistest.
Ah!
Moist, vulnerable platypuses.
There's just something so wrong about that whole thing. I did that.
You did that.
And then you just ran with it.
And now I'm picturing moist, vulnerable platypi.
What was special about the 1988 movie called Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
What was special about it?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to let you see the answers.
There's many special things about it.
Tell me some of them.
It was animated, half live action.
There you go. That was the answer. But what else is special about it?
It had surround sound, and it was in 3D.
No, those other two are wrong.
It wasn't the first.
It was groundbreaking in that it was the first film to blend live action with animation in a way that suspended disbelief.
Yeah.
It starred Bob Hoskins as a man investigating a seedy scandal. Who played Jessica Rabbit? Was it Kim Basinger?
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 Who was the voice of Jessica Rabbit? Amy Irving.
But, oh, why did I think it was Kim Basinger?
Kathleen Turner helped confuse sexuality
with her
helped confuse sexually frustrated teenage boys the world over when she provided her socially tones to Jessica Rabbit. Talking only. Amy Irvine provided the singing. Oh, okay. So it was Kathleen Turner who did the voice, and Amy Irving did the singing.
Okay. Well, I need to look up now Kim Basinger to figure out what I am thinking in my brain.
Okay. You want to do that after work or something?
No, because I
don't.
There's like a thing that she was part of. I mean, I know Batman was one of the things, but I just don't know why I thought. Cool World. She was a cartoonish, like super, boobs out, beautiful 40s-ish
cool
era. That's what it was. Cool World. From 1985 to 1989, what was the most popular TV show in America?
1985 to 1989. Oh, you scrolled down.
I did.
I want to say Alf.
No.
Can I get some multiple choices?
I'm not going to give you multiple choices. I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
Pudding Pops.
Oh,
Jello Pudding Pops.
The Huxtables. The Cosby Show.
Yeah. In the 80s, the Huxtable family from the Cosby Show captured America's hearts. And of course, the incredible Cosby legacy is all but ruined by the star's recently revealed criminal acts.
I want to make a sitcom.
It would be so fun.
Dude, I did one
so fun.
as a commercial, but it was like a 5-part little miniseries.
That's cool.
It was just fun to be like actually working with the talent and working out the jokes.
Yeah.
We had a live tiger.
First of all, that's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I just got done rewatching one of my favorite sitcoms, Happy Endings. Did you ever watch that?
Mm-mm.
So great. I just advise everyone to watch it. It's like a cooler version of Friends, like goofier and more updated and more inclusive. Blank Shortcake was a popular... Who was the NBA...
I had sisters, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Rookie of the Year in 1980?
The NBA Rookie of the Year?
Yeah. Sports ball.
Well, it wasn't Michael Jordan. He was still in college. Larry Bird.
You're correct. The very unathletic-looking Larry Bird of the Celtics won the Rookie of the Year award, marked the beginning of the Hall of Fame career, one that found him a constant rival to Magic Johnson, who was also a rookie that year. You're good.
I'm 100%.
You are. Which news TV show was exceedingly popular in the 80s? Nightline, 48 Hours, or 60 Minutes?
60 Minutes. Well, and 48 Hours, but I'm going to go with 60 Minutes.
48 Hours was more in the 90s.
Yeah.
In the 80s, 60 Minutes and its investigative reporting were popular. In 1982, it was actually the most watched show of the entire year. Wow. I remember it. Morley Safer was my favorite one. Morley and Diane
Sawyer.
Yeah.
We watched it every Sunday.
Yep. Who was one of the stars of a funny show called Three's Company?
Who was one of the stars?
The man.
Oh, you want to know the guy?
Yeah.
This is gonna be.
I love him so much.
Yeah.
I consider him to be one of the best physical comedians of all time.
John. I can't place his last name.
Rhymes with knitter.
Ritter.
John Ritter played the star Jack Tripper, a guy who lives with two single women in Three's Company. The show had audience slapping their legs for 8 whole seasons. Which food product was all the rage starting in 1986? The Hershey bar, the Mountain Dew, or the Cool Ranch Doritos?
In 86? That seems too early for Cool Ranch.
I don't know, man. I think
Hershey's has been around forever.
Ever.
Mountain Dew doesn't seem like a food. I'll
It's
go
a
with
food product.
I'll go with Cool Ranch, but I'm
I think
leaning
you're right.
with a lean towards Mountain Dew.
I don't know. I think you're right. You were right. In 1986, Cool Ranch Doritos changed all your beliefs about what a tortilla chip should be. Kids and adults scarfed these things as fast as they could get their ranch powdered fingers on them. What a great one to end on.
Speaking of which, Doritos before that, their spokesperson was Jay Leno.
Yeah.
And he was
Holy crap.
crunch all you want, we'll make more. Guess who I saw yesterday on the 101?
Jay Leno.
Jay Leno, who has been here in the studio. And I pulled up next to him. He was driving a 47 something or other green.
Something awesome.
And he was just hanging out the window, and I beeped and I waved, and he goes, and he just waved back. I bet he gets beeped at like 100 times.
I was going to say, do you think he did that because he was like, hey, I've seen that guy's face, or because he just does that to everyone?
I don't know. I don't think he's going to remember the hawk, but
I don't know, dude. It's a pretty unforgettable hawk.
He was the first celebrity sighting I ever had in Los Angeles when I moved here.
Really?
Pulled up right next to him at a stoplight at Coldwater and Ventura.
I love that you remember that.
And he was driving a Corvette. He was headed up the hill. And we beeped and waved. And we always had a joke that he was steering with his chin because he had such a big chin.
Yeah.
And then I got to work with him multiple times. And then he's been here to the studio.
That's pretty, that's some synchronicity. That's a thing.
Yeah, it's happening.
There's some, not synchronicity.
We'll take it.
There's a word.
Serendipity.
Serendipity. That's the word I was trying to think of.
That's what Travis just
Words
said.
are hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to save our energy for our big Friday finale.
That's true.
Our big Hanukkah
that was
special.
Fun. You 100%ed that.
You know what? I'm going to give myself a 98 because I got one, I needed some help on one.
Well, I mean, you have the first name.
Yeah. But
so 98.5.
Okay.
Is what I'll give you.
The Jam. 98.5 The Jam.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you later, every buttholes.
See you later, all the buttholes.
Okay. Fade out and boom.